The War Council chamber of this cold dominion echoed with deep, clicking laughter. High Warlord HFY, his mandibles spread in amusement, turned his crimson eyes toward the trembling scout. "Repeat that," HFY rumbled. The scout hesitated. Asterisk. "The Terran Federation has deployed 1 soldier, my lord." Asterisk. Silence followed. Then more laughter, low, guttural, mocking. 1 soldier? Against the might of the Dominion? It had to be a mistake. "Very well," HFY said, amusement fading to irritation. Asterisk. "Let them come. It will be a short battle." Asterisk. Xiphos 9 midnight. Elias Vaz stood at the edge of a rocky outcrop, scanning the alien encampment below. Fires flickered across the battlefield, casting jagged shadows over the insectoid horde. Tens of thousands of Skull warriors patrolled the war-torn landscape, their exoskeletons reflecting the eerie glow of bioluminescent markers. He crouched, exhaling slowly. The helmet's HUD overlaid enemy positions, highlighting weak points in their security. Their formation was built on arrogance, expecting a full-scale human counteroffensive, not a single operative. That assumption would be their downfall. Tapping his wrist console, Elias activated Phantom mode. His armor's surface shimmered, bending light around him. Stealth active. 1 step at a time. No mistakes. Slipping into the encampment's outskirts, he moved like a shadow. His augmented muscles made each motion precise, calculated. A sentry loomed ahead, scanning the perimeter with compound eyes. Elias closed the distance in a heartbeat, driving a carbon fiber blade into the creature's thorax. A sharp exhale. Then silence. He dragged the corpse into the brush and tapped his neural link. The body dissolved in a pulse of nanites, erasing evidence. He moved on. The command nexus lay at the heart of the war camp, a towering structure of twisted chitin and pulsating veins. Every order, every tactical decision flowed from within. Elias's mission was clear: cripple the leadership, dismantle their ability to fight. As he approached, he intercepted alien chatter through his suit's translator. "Something is wrong," a voice crackled over the comms. Asterisk. "Squad 4 hasn't reported in." Asterisk. "Stay alert," another responded. Asterisk. "The humans use machines. Watch for drones." Asterisk. They still didn't realize the truth. He was no drone. A pair of Skull warriors guarded a side entrance. Too close together for a silent takedown. He adjusted tactics. Reaching into his belt, he flicked a small, black sphere onto the ground. A sonic decoy. A chittering whine erupted from the device. The guards stiffened, mandibles clicking in alarm. 1 step forward, scanning the darkness. That was all Elias needed. He lunged, snapping the first warrior's neck with a brutal twist. The second turned, but Elias's suppressed pistol barked once. The body slumped before it could cry out. He slipped inside. The command nexus pulsed with life. Organic screens displayed battle formations, their green glow casting an eerie light over the hunched figures of Skull strategists. At the center of the chamber stood Sub-Commander Krozik, second in command to HFY. His deep violet exoskeleton marked him as a high-ranking warrior, his 4 arms folded in quiet contemplation. Elias perched above, hidden in the rafters. 1 shot could end this now. But no, too soon. He needed more. A strategist clicked its mandibles. Asterisk. "The human reinforcements have not arrived. Only their machines engage us." Asterisk. Krozik's mandibles curled in irritation. Asterisk. "And the lone soldier?" Asterisk. Asterisk. "No sightings, my lord." Asterisk. Krozik's clawed fingers drummed against the table. Asterisk. "Increase patrols. We will not be made fools of by one pathetic." Asterisk. A sharp hiss. His words choked off as Elias's blade sliced through his throat from behind. The chamber erupted in chaos. Elias dropped into the fray, pistol flashing. 2 strategists fell before the rest even registered the attack. One lunged, its claws raking through the air where he'd stood a second earlier. Elias ducked, drove a knife up into its ribcage, and twisted. Alarms blared. Asterisk. Security breach in the command nexus. Asterisk. Time to go. Elias sprinted through the corridor, ducking as plasma fire scorched the walls behind him. A heavy warrior blocked his escape, raising a massive blaster. No time for subtlety. Elias vaulted over the creature, planting a grenade against its chest midair. He hit the ground and rolled just as the explosion tore the warrior apart. Outside, the camp was in full panic. Officers barked orders, soldiers rushed to secure the perimeter, but they were searching for an army. Not a ghost. He vanished into the night. An hour later, in the War Council chamber, HFY's claws dug into the armrests of his throne as the panicked report was delivered. Asterisk. Subcommander Krozik is dead. The command nexus is compromised. Our battle formations have been disrupted. Asterisk. Asterisk. Impossible! Asterisk HFY roared. Asterisk. We face one human. One! Asterisk. The messenger trembled. Asterisk. My lord. We do not understand. He moves unseen. He strikes without warning. We are not fighting an army. We are fighting. Asterisk. The transmission cut off. HFY stared at the silent comms, mandibles clicking in frustration. For the first time in his long military career, he felt fear. HFY loomed over the hollow display, his clawed fingers tapping against the console. The map of the Skull encampment flickered, updated with red markers, each one an officer, a squad leader, a war strategist. Every few minutes, another marker vanished. Another death. Another gap in the chain of command. Where is he? HFY growled. His mandibles clicked in frustration. How does a single human erase my warriors like shadows before dawn? No one answered. Across the war room, generals exchanged uneasy glances. The air reeked of something HFY had never smelled in his own kind before. Fear. Xiphos 90300 hours. Elias Voss perched atop the ruined husk of a Skull war machine, watching the camp spiral into chaos. Alarms shrieked. Search parties swarmed the base, their plasma rifles scanning the darkness. But they weren't coordinated anymore. Their ranks had splintered, command structure shattered. No army is defeated by force alone, his old instructor had said. You kill their ability to think. Then they die on their own. Elias activated his visor's tactical overlay. It painted the battlefield in shades of infrared, marking heat signatures with precision. He scanned the Skull's frantic movements, their ranks shifting, breaking, reforming. They were struggling to compensate for the damage he'd done. Good. That meant they were making mistakes. A patrol of 6 warriors passed below, their steps hurried, erratic. Elias tracked them, silent, unseen. He studied their movements, then acted. A single suppressed shot. The lead warrior collapsed. The others froze, mandibles clicking in confusion. Sniper! One of them hissed. They ducked, scanning the cliffs. Elias was already moving. He dropped behind them, blade flashing. One throat slit. Another warrior fell, gurgling. By the time the remaining 3 turned, Elias was gone. The bodies disappeared into the night, dragged into the shadows. The Skull would find nothing but a few scattered blood trails. They would start to doubt their own senses. War Council chamber, 1 hour later. A second War Council convened, hurried, frantic. The surviving officers barked over each other, desperate for a solution. He is disrupting our command, one snarled. Our formations are breaking. We must flush him out. HFY slammed a fist onto the table. The chamber fell silent. Enough! His mandibles snapped in irritation. We are warriors of the Dominion. We do not cower before one creature. The officer stiffened, but the unease remained. HFY gestured toward the hollow display. This human fights like vermin. So we will set a trap. Lock down the camp. Force him into the open. A murmur of agreement passed through the room. It was the logical choice. Block every exit. Cut off his escape. XY Rock leaned forward. Make him fight on our terms. Xiphos 90430 hours. Elias crouched behind a jagged rock formation, watching the Skull seal the perimeter. They think they boxed me in. He smirked. Perfect. With a flick of his wrist, he pulled up the Skull communication frequencies he'd hijacked. Their orders crackled through his helmet's earpiece. All squads, tighten patrols. Search the southern quadrant. Deploy seeker drones. Track any movement. Elias keyed into the channel. Using a synthesized Skull accent, he sent a single message. The human has been spotted in the eastern quadrant. Converge there immediately. A moment of hesitation. Then, confirmed. Units en route. Elias moved west. The trap was set. Skull forces stormed toward the eastern quadrant, weapons primed. They found nothing but empty terrain. By the time they realized the deception, it was too late. Elias was already inside their command bunker. The command bunker, 0515 hours. Elias moved through the corridors like a phantom. His hacked credentials bypassed security nodes, doors hissing open at his approach. Inside, the heart of the Skull war machine pulsed, a nerve center of tactical data, encrypted transmissions, and battlefield logistics. He plugged into their system. The entire Skull battle plan unfolded before him. Troop deployments, supply chains, reinforcement schedules. With a few keystrokes, he rewrote their orders. Across the battlefield, squads received conflicting directives. Retreat to coordinates 17K. Engage hostile units in the northern sector. All forces redeploy immediately. Confusion spread like wildfire. The Skull obeyed blindly, their formations unraveling. Elias tapped his comm. Mission complete. Ready for extraction. A voice crackled through. Negative. XY Rock is still alive. New orders finish him. Elias exhaled. He had expected this. It wasn't enough to win. They needed to send a message. He turned toward the warlord's personal chamber. Time to end this. War Council Chamber, 0600 hours. XY Rock sat in silence. Around him, officers paced, arguing, panicking. Their forces were turning against themselves. His claws flexed. He could feel it now, deep in his core, the inevitable conclusion. He's coming for you. The voice was a whisper. XY Rock's mandibles clicked. His breath came slow, measured. I know.